Hello everybody and welcome to the 2004 Surf Cup. This championship match just getting underway. This is a girls under 13 championship game gold division. And we have the ISC Strikers in all black going up against the Slammers FC in the red tops. I'm Ken Gonzalez for George Langevin Productions, and it will be my pleasure to bring this championship match to you here today. As we mentioned, this is the 24th annual Surf Cup here in sunny Del Mar, California at the Polo Grounds of San Diego. These two teams just getting underway here. First half, no score. I'll get you the rosters for each of these teams here in just a second. You can see the trees swaying. There's a slight breeze here today on Championship Monday. The Slammers out of the Coast Soccer League, the Irvine Strikers. So these teams somewhat familiar with each other, of course. And now that we get some action coming away from the net as we have a goal kick coming up, we'll get you the rosters for each of these teams. For the Strikers, again, Strikers in all dark uniform here today as the ball comes up across midfield. Number 0, the goalkeeper, is Kimmy Cushing. Number 2, Nicole Depew. Number 3, Zoya Farzani. Number 4, Lindsay Gankima. Number 5 is Paige Gankima. Number 6, Jenny Krauser. Number 7, Lauren Nanez. Number 8, Chandler Schermerhorn. Number 9, Sarah Goclay. Number 10, Amanda Deason. Number 11, Carly McLaughlin. Number 12 is Brittany Nomadi. Number 13, Natalie Ohishi. Number 14, Carly Singer. Number 15 is Natasha Afshar. Number 16, Julie McKee. And number 18 is Gabby Trenton. The head coach, Kevin McCary. Team manager, Edward Lau. As we see the Slammers put the ball into play over on the far side. And again, the ball goes out. Slammers quickly want to get it back into play. Now they'll go downfield towards the net. Collision there on the far side. No whistle. Referee letting it go. It's a championship game. He's going to let these two teams play, that's for sure. Slammers now having the ball taken away by the Strikers defense. And now the Strikers come across midfield. Number 4, Lindsay Gankima. Cleared away by the Slammers. For the Slammers as they try to clear away the ball, but Strikers trying to penetrate that defense. They're going to take a shot on goal. Trying the center pass. Now there's a shot going towards the net, but it's going to be wide and will roll out towards the back line. So for the Slammers, there you have goalkeeper Emma Stevens. Number 2 is Channing Press. Number 3, Kyra Graham. Number 4, Rachel Clark. Number 5, Zoe Dixon. Number 7, Mia Bruno. Number 8, Danielle Wisniewski. Number 9, Daniela Benton. Number 10, Aubrey Giorgiani. Number 11, Callie Fournier. Number 12, Monica Todd. Number 13, Holly Hine. Number 14, Christine Atkinson. Number 15, Christina Noriega. Number 17 is Michelle Mendiola. Number 18, Brooke Davis. And number 19 is Kimberly Oltmans.
Oh, it's a great ball.
Team administrator, Stacy Press. The head coach, Ziad Corey. And there are your rosters for each of these teams, having made it all the way to the championship game here at the 24th annual Surf Cup.
Yeah, now you can bring it. Now you can bring it. What do you have?
Oh, a little trip there, losing the ball. Number 4, Lindsay Gankima. But she'll recover. Takes the ball away for number 12, Monica Todd. Nearly trips her up.
Here, a little sooner. Either find your middle or play line. Make the ball do the work today.
We just can't see who put this ball into play over there on the near side, near the corner. Strikers trying to move upfield. Quick whistle will go against the Slammers.
First ball.
Just about 6 minutes, 5.5 minutes into this match,
Take the space.
and we have no score.
Ball on.
That ball angle across the back line. Nice idea on the header, but the ball will go out.
Well done.
And now clearing the ball away on the goal kick will be
Turn in face.
the Slammers.
Julie, come on.
Ball over on the far side. Let's see which of these teams can come up with it. As it goes back and forth, nobody really gaining an advantage. Now the ball goes across midfield, and the Slammers streaking down the far sideline, angling toward the corner. And just as they try to move in towards the middle of the field, the Strikers' defense will clear the ball away.
Be smart right now. To the ball first. Chan, slide over, please. Decent, get over there.
Strikers waiting for everybody to get set. Slammers, that is, and they go down the middle of the field towards the net, but ball's cleared away. Now rolls over to the far side. Strikers' defense comes right across the middle, takes it away. The Slammers had two strikers there ready to take a shot on the net, but the defense holds there for the Strikers, and they send the ball the other way. Slammers again trying to set up some sort of a play now. Nice header, Nicole Depew, going up against number 7, Mia Bruno of the Slammers. Bruno. Slammers number 13 is there, Holly Hine also.
Come on, we're stepping late.
And now we come to the near side for the Slammers. Number 8, Danielle Wisniewski. The Strikers take the ball away, number 14, Carly Singer. Now Singer recovers. Can she get to the ball? Now a late whistle. And Singer will run after the ball, and it will be hers. And taking the free kick, number 9, Sarah Goclay.
I'll get it. Back of the 6.
Nice kick towards the net. Defense for the Slammers clearing it away. And there was a direct free kick. Now we come across midfield. Strikers not wasting any time. They want to take another shot. The ball roll towards the back line and out. And last touch by the Strikers. So the Slammers will have the goal kick. Clear it away. And keeper Emma Stevens will look upfield. Sends that ball. It's short of midfield. The Strikers will take it there. So each team now here in the first half spending just about the same amount of time putting the ball into play near the opponent's goal. All safe from going out. Still on that line. You can see it there. And another foot race down the far side. Coming out, the keeper, Kimmy Cushing, clearing the ball away. And she had to get there quickly as well because Slammers had one player isolated. She was heading to the ball, and it was a foot race really to get to it. And the keeper for the Strikers, Cushing, won that race. Was able to clear the ball away. Tough play there. Stevens, now the goal might be open. Strikers just don't get the shot they wanted. As you saw, Emma Stevens came out to clear the ball, and just as she kicked it, it was blocked. And as the ball deflected in the middle of the field, the Strikers had another shot as Stevens was retreating back towards the net, but the shot on goal was going to be wide, and Stevens had enough time to pounce right on top of it.
Sub, please.
Substitutions now for the Strikers. Coming out, number 3, Zoya Ferzani, and number 16, Julie McKee into the game. And also number 9 coming out, Sarah Gokle. So wholesale changes here for the Strikers, as it looks like just about the entire squad is going to be replaced here. Quickly the ball gets back in, so they had to hurry and get into set position as the referee allowed play to resume just as all these players were coming back into the field. That could have been disastrous for the Strikers. Luckily the Slammers, luckily for the Strikers that is, the Slammers didn't really recognize that they weren't in place. And now the Slammers put the ball into play on the far side.
Are we good? Singer?
And it goes right out.
Sarah?
But last touch by the Strikers.
We're waiting for balls to come.
So about 12 minutes into this first half of championship game. Slammers, nice throw-in, but the Strikers will head the ball upfield. Slammers now trying to center the ball with the pass. But the Strikers' defense is right where it needs to be, closes up all those passing lanes, making things very difficult here in the first half for the Slammers. Now it's the Strikers trying to move the ball upfield. Crossfield pass, nice job. A couple of passes gets the ball upfield. Strikers still with the ball, number 4, Lindsay Genkema, trying to go right down the middle, but red jerseys are there for the Slammers. And they send the ball back the other way. Now it's the Slammers' turn to bring the ball up. Nice defense being played by the Strikers here, not allowing the Slammers to penetrate and get a shot on goal.
Now we can go. Natalie! Quick switch if we can. Quick switch.
Now it's the Strikers. They don't have the numbers, though. A lot of red jerseys are back there. Strikers had the right idea.
Good.
And if they would have had just a couple more players back there, they may have been able to get to that ball in time. But the defense for the Slammers and all those red jerseys were back there, and that's all you saw on your screen for the most part. Strikers now trying a short passing game right here in the middle. We're going to get a whistle. And we probably had a push in the back.
Britt, turn and face,
may
please.
Have been.
Back up more.
I don't believe it was an offside. And the Slammers will have the ball down on the ground. They'll bring it up. Nice strong kick, well across midfield. Ball comes down. And a whistle. And that's going to go against the Slammers as number 4, Lindsay Kima, came nearly hurling out of your TV set into the room as she took a shot there and went flying near out of bounds. Referee right on top blows the whistle. Let's see if the Strikers can capitalize now and get a shot on goal. That's what they need. That's what both of these teams are aiming for right now. They know it's going to be tough. They're in the championship game. This is a girls under 13 division, which means we're going to have some tough time scoring here today as the age group gets up there. And obviously these teams making it through the bracket play. So nobody's going to walk away with this game. And so whenever each of these teams can get down near the net, they have to take advantage of it, at least get a shot.
Tasha! You need to be first to that ball every time. Can't wait for it.
And now on the far side, it's the strikers putting the ball in.
Be smart, Natalie.
And on that whistle, we'll have the free kick for the Slammers. See if they go towards the net. Nice, strong kick, high into the air. Slammers still trying to control the ball, and they do. That shot will go right to the net and on a bounce into the hands of the keeper, Kimmy Cushing. For the strikers.
Yes, you're there. Yeah, don't do too much. Keep it simple, please.
Strikers now with an opportunity to bring the ball up across midfield. The ball goes out. And it should belong to the strikers here. Just below midfield, or actually just across midfield.
Still got that quick switch would be on. All right, here we go.
It's always interesting when we do these Surf Cup events twice a year.
Come on, next ball, next ball.
More often than not, as the strikers now will head towards the net. There's a shot. It's going to be just high and over the top bar. The strikers coming so close to a score there. As they catch the Slammers off guard, they get the ball upfield quickly. And all Emma Stevens could really do was watch that ball sail over her head and hope that it goes over the bar, which it did. So no score. Strikers again. Nice center pass. Lauren Nunez just couldn't get there in time. And actually from our angle, the ball may have been off target and up the field just a bit and rolls right into the hands of the keeper, Emma Stevens. But it is interesting to note here at Surf Cup, you've got hundreds of teams that come in from all over the world. Obviously, most of them here from the United States, but more often than not, when we get into the finals, it's teams from San Diego, Southern California, Orange County, and that's what we have here today. And you know, it is what it is, the climate that we have here in California. You can play soccer year-round. You know, when we have teams come in from New York, Wisconsin, Chicago, Illinois, Dallas, Texas. You know, there are only so many months out of the year that they can play. And so these teams here obviously are accustomed to playing good soccer year-round. They more often than not have seen each other play, if not played against each other. They know exactly what to expect. And now it's the strikers on the free kick. Now let's see if they go directly to the net or try to center the ball and use a couple of different touches to get one in. And that's exactly what they're going to do, centering the ball. Cleared away from the front of the net. Strikers again coming dangerously close to scoring here. But the Slammers defense holds them off, and now it's the Slammers bringing the ball up across midfield. Number 3, Kyra Graham. Now the ball rolls over to the far side. Number 5, Zoe Dixon. Dixon now races down the far sideline. She gets around 2 defenders. She just can't shake that third one. Ball goes out. Still belongs to the Slammers, though, as we come up on the 20-minute mark. So we've got about 15 minutes to go here in the half, which is scoreless thus far. The Strikers have come close twice. Slammers have one good shot on goal so far, and they were turned away by Kimmy Cushing.
This way, corner.
This obviously shaping up to be a very good game. These two teams matched so well. And now a battle between number 15, Christine Noriega, and number 12, Brittany Nomadi of the Strikers.
Where are we at? Step!
Namodi. That ball bounces out across the back line, and the Strikers should have the goal kick here. No, it is a corner kick. It did go off the Slammers.
Step up towards Jenny.
Slammers going towards the net. The ball bounces and will hit the side of the net.
Step, please, thank you.
And so the Strikers will dodge the bullet there.
Jenny. Lift her off.
And now more changes for the Strikers. Again, changing most of the squad. I think we have 4 fresh players coming in. And now it is Kimmy Cushing who will have the goal kick. Angles the ball to the far side. Slammers and the Strikers battling for control of the ball. The ball will finally roll towards the net that the Slammers are guarding. Emma Stevens clears it up towards midfield now.
You got to use your arms as well, Amanda.
It's number 12, Monica Todd, for the Slammers. Has the ball taken away. And a collision that's going to go against number 7, Mia Bruno, as she went right over the back. Couldn't see who that was for the Strikers, but it was definitely a dark jersey. And obviously so, as we have the free kick here for the Strikers. Number 9, Sarah Goclay.
Great ball.
Ball goes out on the far sideline. It goes out across the back line. And a goal kick for the Slammers. We have no score here in the first half of this Girls Under 13 Gold Championship game here at the 2004 Surf Cup. Again, we're at the Polo Grounds of San Diego in Del Mar, California, just north of downtown San Diego. Nice job by the Slammers. Number 17, Michelle Mendiola. Number 17 there. You see her on your screen.
You got the ball. Go ahead and send it. Go ahead and send it. We don't need to keep it every time.
Ball goes out. Not sure if it's across the back line or out on the far side.
Mark it up.
We know this. It will belong to the Slammers. I think it's just brought in from the side there. Slammers trying to center the ball. Coming out. The Strikers defense trying to hold them back. And they do. The ball is cleared away.
Just face the ball.
Nice job there by the Slammers getting back on defense. Now they're spreading the field with the long passing game in the backfield. Now they come up across midfield. And the Strikers taking the ball away. Number 3, Zoya Farzani.
Take away an angle. Step to the middle.
It's the Slammers who get back. Now they try to bring the ball up across mid.
Stepping way too late.
Strikers defense making it very tough.
Zoya, step earlier. You're sitting back and waiting.
Ball goes directly out of bounds again after the throw-in. And let's see, Slammers will have it. Now, having a little difficulty there, getting the ball into play. Collision between 2 players. And again, it's the Slammers who will bring the ball into play. Now the ball moves into the middle of the field. Number 16, Julie McKee. Coming over for some help, Nicole Depew, number 2 for the Strikers.
Go to the second one.
Ball
Depew.
high into the air. Let's see who's going to come down with it. It bounces once. Now a header by the Slammers.
Lauren, you got to challenge that
Mendiola
ball.
now coming across midfield. Nice little touch pass upfield. She had number 8 streaking down the side, Chandler Schermerhorn. I'm sorry, Danielle Wisniewski of the Slammers. Schermerhorn, her counterpart, number 8 for the Strikers. Battle of number 7s here in front of you. Lauren Nanez for the Strikers and Mia Bruno for the Slammers. And as the Slammers try to move into the middle of the field across that back line, or parallel to it, the ball will end up going out. And Kimmy Cushing will have the goal kick. She likes that far sideline. Let's see if she stays there. She does. You know, a group of players, Strikers and Slammers now both battling for the ball. It goes out, and I believe that's going to be the Slammers' ball, and it will be number 14 putting it back in, Christine Atkinson. And now running the ball down near the corner for the Strikers, number 10, Amanda Deason. Deason puts the ball into play. Over on the far sideline, physical play, number 12 for the Slammers is still down. She's on the sideline. Monica Todd. See if she can get up, see if she's okay. She was fallen on top of. Ball at midfield. Mendiola, she's a big force there in the middle of the field, and she uses her size to her advantage there as she helps the Slammers take control of the ball. Now the Slammers take a shot on goal. The kid's going to hit the top bar. Another shot that's going to be long. Oh, my, from the near side here, number 8. Danielle Wisniewski had the angle. She had the shot. There was nothing Kimmy Cushing could do. She watched it go up, and the ball just hits the top bar. And so each team now has come very close to a score here in the first half, but neither has been able to put the ball into the net. Each team counting their lucky stars, but this game is still tied. And if it weren't for just an inch or two, we'd still be tied, but this tie would be 1-1 instead of 0-0, as each of these squads coming very close to a score here in the first half. Coming upfield, Bruno. She comes back to the ball. And that's number 7, Lauren Nanez, trying to do what she can for the Strikers, as you saw her head towards the net. Then she comes back around, doing everything she can to disrupt this Slammers offense.
Now, next ball we win. We're having a second ball delivery.
Nice job, number 3 for the Strikers, Zoya Farzani. Now up to Mendiola.
Paige, come on, bring it up the field.
And the ball goes out here on the near side. And it's obviously hard to tell who has the ball. I believe it's the Slammers. And number 7, Mia Bruno, will put the ball into play. Number 7, Lauren Nanez for the Strikers looks on. And the Strikers should have the ball. Looks like it goes out across the back line, and so the Strikers will have a goal kick here. We're running out of time here in the first half. My watch has coming up on the 30-minute mark, so just a few minutes to go. Ball is out on the far side. Quickly, the Slammers put it back into play. Header, number 13 for the Strikers, Natalie Ohishi. Getting her first action here of the first half. Now it's a race over here towards the far side. See if the Strikers can get the ball, and they do. Number 16, Julie McKee.
Come on, Zoe, come on.
McKee, nice touch pass, tries to move the ball into the middle. Striker still with the ball. Now they come across here towards the near side, right down the middle, but the Slammers defense taking the ball away, now up to Mendiola. McKee running that one down, but she won't get there. Nice block. The ball goes out off of her, and the Slammers will put it back into play.
Too many blind balls. We got to start connecting.
Oh, across midfield for the Strikers, hitting the ground hard. I think that was McKee, number 16. She gets right back up and seems to be okay, but that could have been very bad for this Strikers team. And now it's the Slammers trying to maneuver their way through the defense. Number 10, Georgiani. The ball is centered high into the air. Strikers clear it away. Number 10, Aubrey Georgiani for the Slammers. Was trying to get around the defense. She centered the ball nicely, but the Strikers were able to take it away. Now they'll have the free kick here on the near side.
It's hard to go.
Ball will roll up towards midfield. Now down, high into the air. Wow, coming up. And we had a bad angle there as it looked like the ball was going to be grabbed by, actually, there was a header by the Slammers, and in the back there you saw the keeper, Emma Stevens, go high into the air to snag that ball. So if that ball would have gotten behind her, it may have bounced into the net. So the Strikers turned away on that opportunity there here near the end of this first half. Ball put into play. Again, no score. Girls Under 13 Gold Championship game here at the 2004 Surf Cup. And you can see the games going on around us. All of these games here now at championship games. And as each game will end, there become less and less fields so that finally the last game of the day, somewhere in the middle of this large expanse of 20 fields here at the Polo Grounds, is the only game going on. And they don't waste any time here at this tournament in starting to take posts down and nets down. As soon as that field is done, everything is gone. They start sprinkling the field and get it ready for polo. Ball rolls down the far sideline. It goes out. And the Slammers will have the ball. Just a few seconds to go here in the half. No score. Again, I'm Ken Gonzalez for Georgia Langevin Productions. And it's been an exciting first half. Each team with a couple of opportunities to put the ball in the net, but the defenses hold. There's the whistle, and that is the end of the first half. So each of these teams will go into halftime. Tied up 0-0. Played a good half. We'll see who comes out in the second half with a lot of fire in him and takes the lead. We'll be right back. Ken Gonzalez for Georgia Langevin Productions, and we're back for the start of the second half of this championship game featuring the ISC Strikers and the Slammers FC. Slammers with the red top, Strikers in all dark. And these squads played to a scoreless first half. Again, this Girls Under 13 Gold Division championship game here at the 2004 Surf Cup. And to start things off here in the second half, the Slammers will move from right to left on your screen. Strikers in all dark, their defense trying to clear the ball away. Slammers, though, keeping the pressure here on this side of the field here early on. And for the Slammers, number 14, Christine Atkinson gets the ball into play. And the ball rolls out across the back line. Run down by number 10, Amanda Deason. And Kimmy Cushing will have the goal kick here. From the far side, tries to go down the middle of the field. And the ball goes out over on the far side and off the Slammers, so the Strikers will put the ball into play.
Again, we're reacting.
So we'll see if one of these teams could come out here in the second half and set the tone. They were so even in that first half, each team coming so close to scores. Strikers having one ball sail just over the top bar, just over. And then the Slammers come back down towards the end of the half and they actually had a ball hit the top bar. So very close these two teams have come to scoring, and now we'll see what will unfold here in the second half. Let's see who gets out and gains an advantage. But right now, this game is going to be so tight, we're probably looking at a 1-0 game or 2-1. Even that's a stretch. I don't see 3 goals being scored here in the second half. These teams are very solid, good defense. Their passing games are very crisp, but that's easy to say when you're out in the open field, but once they get down towards the net, those defenses really take over. They close up the lanes and are able to clear the ball away. Now ball goes out over on the far side.
Win that ball.
Battle for control. Strikers send the ball towards midfield and across now. And the Slammers send that ball back to the Strikers as the ball goes out of bounds. The wind has died down. It was much more windy there in the first half. The way these two teams play, I'm sure that it didn't play into any of the strategy. But the umbrellas were swaying, the trees were swaying, and now just as soon as I speak up, the wind starts blowing again.
Tasha, if you're waiting for a ball to get to you, she's stepping in front of you every time and taking it. You have to come to a ball. Come on, Sam, hard.
Strikers, nice job, number 14. And then she hits the ground. That's Carly Singer. Keeping the ball into play, giving her team an opportunity. Now here on the near side, good job, nice footwork, number 11, Carly McLaughlin. And as she tries to move into the middle of the field, she runs into some trouble. The Slammers defense gets there. That ball is out. It looks like it went off the Slammers. And no, they're going to say it went right off of the Strikers, so the Slammers put the ball into play. Ball bounces once, coming out, Cushing. She goes into the air to grab the ball. And now she goes right down the middle of the field, taken by the Strikers. They come across midfield. They don't have the numbers, though. A lot of red jerseys back there. And they send the ball flying back the other way.
She's beating you. Get your arm in as well.
High into the air. Now the ball will go towards the net.
Everything's going straight down the gut.
Down the middle. Let's see, that ball goes out.
Stop playing the ball down the middle.
And the Slammers will have it here on the near side.
Put up those outsides. There's going to be a switch or down the corner. Turn and go.
Back and forth, each of these teams go. Mirror image, they could trade jerseys, and you wouldn't be able to tell the difference between these two teams. So even. And it seems as though they play the same style of soccer as well. It's not as though we have got a great offense going up against a great defense. I mean, their strengths are the same here. Passing games, good for each squad. It's just very tough to get a shot on goal. And we have played 6 minutes here of the second half, and again, we have no score.
Reacting. Britt, move faster, Britt. Keep going, keep going, keep going.
Now the Strikers bringing the ball up across midfield. Number 6 for the Strikers coming across, Jenny Krauser. Seeing her first action here is at least getting in on some plays here the second half. And the Slammers quickly. Each of these teams have done this. They gain control of the ball, they take it upfield quickly, but the defenses get back, and I hate to sound like I'm repeating myself over and over. That's the story of this game so far. Down the middle. Atkinson tries to clear the ball up across midfield. Now the Slammers do. And it'll bounce, and it'll bounce twice, 3 times now. Over on the far side, trying to get there for the Strikers, number 4, Lindsay Gankima. She was there with number 12, Monica Todd of the Slammers. And the Slammers will have the ball. Number 18. Number 18 for the Strikers, Gabby Trenton. Now it's the Strikers getting a good break there as they bring the ball across midfield. Number 6, Jenny Krauser, battling for control. Going to get a whistle. It's going to go against Krauser. Slammers putting the ball on the ground, trying to get the ball to Mendiola. Just off the mark, and the striker is able to send it back. Been a great weekend here for games at Surf Cup. Always is here in San Diego. Great weather this weekend. Mostly sunny. I do remember last year here at the same tournament in July, we did get some rain. We had some cloudy gray skies here for a good portion of the event. But this week, here the 2004 event, been just excellent weather. A little bit of cloud cover in the morning, but burning off by about 11 or 12. And the rest of the afternoon's nice and warm with a little breeze. Nice weather for soccer, just about anything else. And we've played nearly 10 minutes now of the second half, so about 25 minutes to go here in regulation. Remember, this is a championship game, so if we're still scoreless, Strikers will send one towards the net. It's going to be just wide. Oh, they came so close on the left foot. I believe that was number 5, Paige Gankima. Just wide with the left foot. Yeah, Jenny Krauser there too. Play transpired so quickly that may have been Krauser who took the shot. There's another one towards the net, but cleared away. There's a whistle. Ball down. Free kick for the Slammers here. And now this is interesting, or for the Strikers, that is. Number 10, Amanda Deason will take it. She's going to go to the net. A wall of defenders there for the Slammers. Keeper Stevens is back, ready to go. Deason's kick. Lofts it high into the air over the defense. She had the right idea, but it goes right into the hands of Stevens. Emma Stevens, the keeper, now with the left-footed kick across just at midfield, where Amanda Deason deflects the ball back the other way, but the Slammers able to recover. And now Mendiola for the Slammers, trying to get to the ball. It's kicked out off the Strikers. And for the Strikers, number 3, Kira Graham, ready to put the ball into play, waiting for a team to get set. We may have some substitutions coming in from the far side, from the Slammers side.
That's reacting.
Krauser.
Reacting, the ball's too late.
Ball will go out. Head coach Kevin McCary yelling out some words to his squad, saying they're just a little bit late getting to where they need to be. They can gain that extra step or two. They might just gain the advantage they need over this team, over this Slammers squad. We remain tied.
Sub, please.
And as you keep going further and further into a game like this, and you're tied and you're so evenly matched, you start taking less and less chances.
Energy level, let's go, pick it up. How long are we gonna wait?
Because you know just what the other team can do. And your hands are fairly tied. And now a lot of changes. Basically the entire squad for the Strikers now come in. So a fresh set of legs out there for the Strikers. Let's see if they'll gain an advantage with the speed. Not a real warm day here today, though, so both girls on these sides should be well rested. That's easy for me to say, though, as I'm not running up and down the field for 70 minutes. Strikers number 3, Zoya Farzani, giving her team an opportunity to clear the ball away, but the Slammers now will penetrate the defense. That ball heading toward the net and finally cleared over here towards the near side. It won't get out of bounds. Strikers will take it there. Now they're going to move down this near sideline. Number 2, Nicole Depew. Nice pass upfield. She finds number 7, Lauren Nunez. Nunez trying to get around a couple of defenders. Can't do it. Red jerseys are there. Deason. Taken away by number 5, Zoe Dixon. Now it's Dixon looking downfield. Wants to stop. She does. Trying to center the ball. Now she goes over to the far side. The ball taken away, though, by the Strikers. Ball rolls out on the far side. Slammers will have control of the pass play. Here it comes to Krauser. Again, number 7, Lauren Nunez. She's all over the field. Both of these teams doing an excellent job of hustle. They're right where they need to be. They're checking down on their assignments. That's why we're scoreless here in the second half. Just about 14 and a half minutes in. That shot on a bounce right to Kimmy Cushing. Kimmy with a nice high kick. Just shy of midfield. Slammers taking it there. Mendiola trying to break free. She's got a couple defenders between her and the net. And now the ball will come over here to the near side and go out.
You better win the ball. We put you in the space you want to be.
And Michelle Mendiola will win that one, and now putting the ball into play for the Slammers, number 3, Kira Graham. And we had some substitutions coming in, so we'll hold up.
Let's go, start stepping up right now.
Now, as you can see, the flags waving. We are definitely watching the breeze pick up here. Back and forth. Strikers finally clear it away. Running this ball down quickly, number 8 for the Slammers, Danielle Wisniewski. Slammers with the free kick, high into the air, straight towards the net. There's a lot of activity right in front. Can the Slammers get a shot on goal? Goes high into the air, over here towards the near side. Cleared away by the Strikers, but not far enough, and the ball will roll out across the back line. The Slammers had an opportunity there. Things were very chaotic in front of the net, but the ball bounced just the way it needed to for the Strikers and goes out of bounds, and now we'll have a goal kick for the Strikers. So the Slammers are turned away there. Strikers will breathe a sigh of relief. Just over 17 minutes into the second half.
Got to be a purpose to it.
Ball will roll over to the far side and go out. And again, number 7, Mia Bruno for the Slammers will have the ball, put it into play.
Natalie, got to bring that ball to the outside, Nat.
Slammers number 9, Daniela Benton.
Where's your run, Depew? Make it inside. Cut it inside.
The Strikers defense again. They'll take the ball away. Now they're bringing it up across midfield. And again, they run into trouble. Same thing with the Slammers. They'll bring it across midfield. They'll get towards the net. They'll run into trouble. As the Strikers defense will hold. This time it goes out on the far side. Number 4, Lindsay Genkima was there. Now the ball down the middle of the field. Slammers trying to take advantage of the positioning, but the defense for the Strikers is there. They send it back the other way. Just below midfield, Slammers do not allow the Strikers to bring it across midfield. And now on the far side, Daniela Benton, number 9, trying to gain an edge, but we're going to have a whistle. It's going to go against the Slammers, and the Strikers now will bring the ball upfield. Back and forth. Now the ball will come over here towards the near side. We've been feeling a little lonely over here as most of the action taking place down on the other end of the field. Now a battle between number 13 for the Strikers, Natalie Ohishi, and number 3, Kira Graham of the Slammers. And so just a little bit of contact over there. We get a whistle by the referee. He's let a lot worse go by here today, and he decided the need to blow his whistle there, and that's going to go against the Strikers. So the Slammers will bring it back up across midfield, or at least they'll try to here on the free kick. Nice strong kick. Number 17, Michelle Mendiola. Puts the ball in the middle. Now another quick whistle. So now the referee, who had the whistle in his pocket for most of the game,
let's mark up tight right here.
has brought it out. And he wants to take control of this game. A very good game. No score here in the second half.
Yeah, no, I understand. I didn't know if you put your flag up, but I didn't see it, so. Patient.
Coming up on 21 minutes into the second half. No score. Number 13 for the Slammers, Holly Hine, goes towards the net, and it's going to be just high and maybe a little wide as well. So Hine goes right to the net. And now a goal kick for the Strikers. And they angle it here towards the near side.
See, that's just...
Graham.
That's where you got to be consistent right there. Go, space.
Now the Strikers bring the ball up across midfield. Number 2, trying to gain control, Nicole Depew. Ball goes out. Quickly the Strikers get the ball into play. Ball comes across midfield again. Strikers trying to bring it, but number 5, Paige Gankima is stopped there at midfield. Kimmy Cushing with a nice line drive kick. Bounces just shy of midfield. Krauser.
Paige, first 3 steps are great. Then we got to find the distribution. Up, guys. Up.
Not the kick she wanted. They're off of number 15, Christine Noriega. It goes out, and the Strikers will have it over on the far side. Yet again out. And the Strikers want substitutions. And they'll get them.
Jenny!
So as they normally do, the Strikers want substitutions. They really want substitutions. Whole line change here. Number 11 you see on your screen, Carly McLaughlin. Carly's been very active today when she's been in the game. She's done a good job. Strikers trying to center the ball, but the defense for the Slammers clears it away. A lot of contact there. Another collision. Now here comes the Strikers coming out of the box. The keeper, the net is open. The Slammers defense gets back and tries to put their bodies in front of the net. Luckily for them, the ball will bounce out across the back line, and we will have a corner kick for the Strikers. So Emma Stevens took a risk. Here comes the corner kick, low on the ground. It will go out across the back line, off the Strikers. And so we'll have a goal kick for the Slammers. Well, now they're saying it's a corner kick. No, it is a goal kick. Hard to tell sometimes. But it definitely is a goal kick here, and Emma Stevens for the Slammers. Strong kick, angles towards midfield. But the Strikers defense sends it back across midfield.
Not the middle, the backside. Here, do not turn away.
Strikers need to get some more people down near the net if they want to put any sort of a play or attack together. Too many red jerseys for 1 or 2 Strikers to get around, and they need to help. They need some help on the numbers situation when they get down towards the net. Crossfield pass, well over the head of number 15, Natasha Afshard for the Strikers. And the Slammers will take the ball away. McLaughlin again, right down the middle of the field. Whistle. And that should be against the Slammers. Coming up on just over 25 minutes now here in the second half. Amanda Deason will take the free kick right here in front of us.
Go, drive it. Set it up and hit it.
Nice kick towards the net, high into the air, just over the top bar. And again, the Slammers just dodging a huge bullet right there.
Julie will find the opening.
So Deason nearly puts her team on the board here with that direct free kick. Just high. And that would have been the game winner, I'm certain, right there, with under 10 minutes to go here in the half. And it's been such a struggle for each of these teams to even get a shot on goal. If you score a goal here, you're pretty much golden. Speaking of which, if we do go to overtime, we will use that golden goal. First one to score will win. And we may very well get there, as these two teams have played over 50 minutes, 57 minutes. Actually, 62 minutes worth of soccer scoreless.
Marking, Natalie.
Slammers. Now coming out of nowhere for the Strikers, number 5, Paige Gankima. Upfield. Now turning a corner, Gabby Trenton, number 18. Kimmy Cushing with the goal kick. Trying to find her spot. She's going to keep it over on the far side.
Who's checking over for her? Good, get there, get there.
Strikers getting back on defense, clearing the ball away. But the Slammers do not allow them to bring it up across midfield.
Now's your feed, now's your feed.
And now here come the Strikers. Number 11, Carly McLaughlin, runs into some trouble. She gets some help. Pass, but we're going to get an offsides as number 14 broke free, Carly Singer.
Well done.
And she was ready to attack that net. And so the Strikers turned away on the offsides.
McLaughlin, you suck everybody over, put a McKee on the backside.
Slammers. The ball into play. Now the ball rolls over to the far side. Slammers keep it from going out, but it finally does roll out. They run out of room, and the Strikers off the Strikers' foot. Coming up on 30 minutes into the second half, 30 minutes in regulation. So we got about 5 minutes in regulation to go here. No score, and it really smells like overtime. This is one of those games that could go all the way to penalty kicks. And it could take 10, 12 penalty kicks to figure this thing out. So evenly matched. Slammers. That whistle goes against the Slammers, so the Strikers have control of the ball.
Yeah, you gotta want that ball now.
Back and forth. Slammers had it there in midfield. And now it's the Strikers taking the ball away, but they just can't get anywhere with it. Number 18, Gabby Trenton, trying to get around the defense. Too many red jerseys there, making it very difficult for her to even look upfield to see if anybody was open for a pass. And as the ball goes out on the far side, the Slammers will have it. Very late here in regulation. Just a couple of minutes, under 5 minutes to go. No score. Again, I'm Ken Gonzalez for George Langevin Productions, bringing you a game of the week this time. Girls Under 13 Gold Division Championship game here at the 2004 Surf Cup, the 24th annual Surf Cup. And as the Strikers bring it up again, the defense holds for the Slammers. Ball rolls to the far side, taken there again. Collision, no whistle. And do we finally get a whistle? We do.
Nat, instead of driving into traffic, push to that space and just sprint.
Emma Stevens now clears it away. Stays over on the far side. Now it's the Strikers trying to center the ball. Just about 3 minutes to go here in regulation. We're looking at overtime, folks. Coach Ziad Corey of the Slammers and Coach Kevin McCary of the Strikers. They have to be pleased with the showing of their girls here today. I mean, they're so evenly matched.
Back.
And it's a championship game and you're going to overtime tied 0-0. You can't be too upset with your squad. Hitting the ground hard for the Slammers, number 3, Kira Graham.
Turn around.
And that goes against the Strikers.
Gabby.
And the Slammers again with an opportunity here to bring the ball up. They're right at midfield.
Back up.
Not much time left to go.
That way.
Couple of minutes. Nice high kick. Right into traffic. Strikers bring it across midfield. No, they just can't get there, and the ball for the Slammers goes back the other way. Number 17, Michelle Mendiola back there. Kick angles over to the far side. And number 7, Mia Bruno gets it back into play.
Face up.
Both teams battling for control. The Strikers don't want the Slammers to get the final shot here. And the Slammers, of course, trying to take the ball from the Strikers. There's the whistle. That's the end of regulation here in this Girls Under 13 championship game. We'll be back with the first overtime in just a second. Ken Gonzalez for George Langevin Productions, and we've just started the first overtime period of this championship match between the ISC Strikers and the Slammers. They have played 70 minutes worth of scoreless soccer. And that's where we're at 0-0. First overtime. Strikers in black. Slammers with the red tops.
Yes, use your one time over the top.
Strikers right down the middle of the field. Again, remember, golden goal time. Whoever scores first, that's it. The game is over. Championship won. We're at the 2004 Surf Cup Girls Under 13 Championship game, Gold Division. Strikers moving the ball over to the far side. Number 9, Sarah Gokle. Up to number 16, Julie McKee. McKee trying to gain position. Now number 18 comes over to help Gabby Trenton. Trenton now moves towards the back line. And the ball goes out. And let's see, the Strikers will have it. So as we've played about a minute here, it's the Strikers keeping the ball down here on this end of the field, putting the pressure on the Slammers' defense, trying to wear them down early here in the first overtime. Nice change of direction, shot towards the goal, right into the hands of Emma Stevens. That was number 2, Nicole Depew with the shot. Stevens now with the left foot, trying to bring the ball up across midfield, but the Strikers are there. Strikers don't allow the Slammers to clear it.
Simple. Just keep it simple.
Number 6, Jenny Krauser. Trying to gain position now. Ball rolls out off the leg of number 10, Amanda Deason here, and the Slammers now will bring it up across midfield with the throw-in. There it goes, down the sideline. Deason gets back. And the Slammers will put the ball into play here. Number 3, Kira Graham. And we've played over 2 minutes, just over 2 minutes here this first overtime.
Don't let it. Get that arm in.
Slammers trying to center the ball for a shot. Strikers defense, so clearing the ball out of the middle of the field and over here towards the near side. Number 14, Christine Atkinson for the Slammers, putting the ball into play. It goes directly out again. And let's see if Atkinson or Graham, and it's Atkinson who will put the ball into play. Nice center kick. Just long, though. The Slammers are going to have to run it down over to the far side. Number 8, Danielle Wisniewski. Now a battle. Strikers now with the ball, trying to clear it upfield, getting it away from the net. Running it down. Nunez, number 7, Lauren Nunez. But the Slammers won't have any of it. They keep it down here. Over 3 minutes gone by here in the overtime. High kick into the air. Slammers coming out as the goalkeeper Cushing. Slammers couldn't take advantage. Slammers again trying to get the pressure on. Can't get a shot on goal. Strikers clearing it away. Now the Strikers will come up across midfield. Crossfield pass. Here come the Strikers now. Across midfield, Depew. Depew trying to gain an angle. The ball will go out here on the near side. Slammers had a golden opportunity last time. Now here they come again. Number 6, Jenny Krauser. Coming up on 4 minutes gone by. Ball bouncing into the air. Depew towards the back line. Krauser now. And the ball will go out across the back line off of the Slammers, so the Strikers will have a corner kick here. Corner kick for the Strikers. High into the air. Still rolling down. Deason with a shot high into the air. It's going to be long. And out of bounds.
Julie, easy. I want to find
Stevens clears it away here on the near side. Krauser, though, keeps the ball over on this end. Krauser again. Now the Slammers. Nice center pass. Streaking across towards the net. The shot is good! And the Strikers are the 2004 Girls Under 13 champions. The goal coming from the far side. And I believe somebody's getting mauled over there. The Strikers have defeated the Slammers 1-0 here in the first overtime. They finally wear them down. They come out here in just about 5 minutes, 4 minutes, 45 seconds into this overtime. The Strikers defeat the Slammers 1-0. And there you have it, the 2004 24th Annual Surf Cup champions for the Girls Under 13 Gold Division. The Strikers defeat the Slammers 1-0. I'm Ken Gonzalez from George Langerman Productions. We hope you've enjoyed this game. It was our pleasure to bring it to you. And until next time, have a good day and stay safe, everybody.
tournaments to get into, and it's even tougher to win. So we congratulate both teams for making the The format we work here is we present the medals to all the kids and all the girls first, and then we'll call the coaches up again to present the trophy. So we'll start off with the slammers here as the runners up to say a word or present your medals.
Well, first of all, Irvine, what a great team. You know, you guys are a great team. You hear that probably from everybody you play. We're going to work very hard this year to keep closing the gap on you guys. Well done. Congratulations on winning Surf Cup again and again and again. And we wish you guys the best of luck in Gold League. Kevin, great job. To the parents of Irvine, great job. Hell of a team. Thank you, Coach. You know, we start our first tournament. We said we're in trouble. As we're progressing, we're really putting it together. We know we have a lot of work in front of us, but I know with the players that I have on this team and the mentality that I have on the players, 2 years from now, we're going to be an excellent team. Sweeping, what a job. Christy. Outside, back, what? Tournament. Christy. It's hard for me to say this. It's very hard. One of the best outside backs I ever coached.
Before we go on.
Starting this new lineup this year, and those two are making it happen for me. First, third generation, Zoe. And Holly, what a tournament. Where's Holly? Third generation, Chew. Where's Chew? Great job, Chew. Our outsides ran like crazy today. First, let's start with up. What a job. And Danny W. getting healthier and healthier. Great job. What a player. What a player. Kimberly. Great job, Rachel. Up front. Now, second generation, third one is playing. Michelle.
Awesome.
And what a tournament. Monica. Great job, rookie. Fortunately, you can play with us because of injury. Sooner or later, we're going to get her back. Callie, stay with us. I see Danny B. National championship, gotta be one with this girl up front. Something special here.
first I want to thank Surf Cup for putting on yet another great tournament. We love coming down here, and not just because we've been successful the last couple of years, but because you guys put on a great tournament. So thanks to Surf, you guys do a wonderful job. Slammers, I don't know if there's another team that pushes us to the limit that you guys do every single time we step on the field together. And I just know that when we meet each other, it's just going to be a battle, a heck of a game, and you make us fight for every single thing. And sometimes it goes one way, sometimes it goes the other way, but I enjoy watching you guys play. You're a tremendous team. Watching the tail end of your semifinal, I don't know where you guys found the energy to come back this afternoon. You guys put every ounce into that game, turned around 3 hours later and did it again, and that shows great character and tremendous attitude. And you guys are an awesome team. Z, you get the job done every time, man. It's awesome. Ladies, 4 in a row. It's a nice thing. We talked throughout the weekend about different things we wanted to work on, and every time we had a talk, you went out and applied it. And we're finding new positions for people. We're doing new things, and you guys are just responding to it very, very well. And I'm proud of every single one of you this weekend. Everybody pitched in. Everybody did their job. And everybody needed to step up at different times, and you did it. Awesome job. Great job. First, I'll call my captains for the day. Julie McKee.
Awesome.
My other tallest player, Miss Krauser, come on up here. Oh, let's go from the back. My sweeper, awesome all weekend, took care of business. Paige. Playing a new position, doing a great job. Lindsay. And our 5-hole, 2 players doing a great job. Sarah, come on up here. There we go. Carly Mack. Oh, let's go some new faces. On the outside, Natalie. Natalie. Oh, let's move to the center. My stalwart in the center. Chandler, get up here. Awesome all weekend. Brittany. Coming over from the dark side, see what happens? Zoya, where are you? Great job, Zoya. Congratulations. Gabby. Come on up here. Here we go.
Good job, Gab.
Congratulations.
I know.
Oh, Carly Singer.
Yeah, Daddy.
Little Miss Energy. Congratulations. One of our other new players came in and scored some great goals this weekend. Lauren?
What?
Natasha. Great job. Congratulations. There you go. Nicole DePew. Had a great goal yesterday. Congratulations. I catch her. Oh, how about my keeper? Haha, Kimmy. Make it when we have to. I'm sorry. Man to decent, my outside back. Called me out earlier. Took away the whole game today. Great job. Once again, ladies, tremendous job. Glamours, tremendous job. I know we got many more of these things to come this year, so awesome job. Parents, great job on both sides. You guys are very supportive.
The Irvine strike. Great job. Congratulations to all of you guys. We now need to have both teams go back to the back goal and have pictures taken.
Hey.
Smile. All right, we ready? 1, 2, 3.